Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I am here today with the first book haul of the year and an unboxing. This is the first time I will be doing an unboxing, although I must say that maybe this should be called an unpacketing because these are all packages. It feels weird to say unboxing for this, but jokes aside, because I'm very funny, you see, but jokes aside, this is my first unboxing ever. I've never done an unboxing before on my channel. I've done loads of book hauls which you guys have loved, and I'm really excited for this because there are some books in this set which are a result of the collaboration that I had with Random Thought Bullets. The Random Thought Bullets is a YouTube channel where they post some amazing entertaining content. You should definitely go check them out. Random Thought Bullets hosted this collaboration video with some other amazing booktubers, which I did. The video for this might have gone up or will go up soon enough on their channel, so you should go check them out, subscribe to them, and watch for this collaboration video because I promise you it's a very fun one, and I, as usual, make an ass of myself. So wait, let me move this aside, otherwise it'll fall on me again. Hold on. Okay, so now I have the space here. See, what happened was, I received the packages from Random Thought Bullets, and the first one I didn't know it was from them because I had also ordered a couple of other books and I thought it could be that, and I opened it and I realized, oh. So the labels on these are so faded out that I cannot tell which is which. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, as I usually do with all the book hauls that I've ever done, what I do is I open the books, I talk about the books in the order that I got them, in the chronological order. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So without any further ado, let's get into this video and let me share with you all the books that I got since the last book haul. This technically is the first book haul of the year, but I bought some of these books in December 2020 as well. So the first book in this video is A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth. I have been seeing this everywhere, and rightly so, because apparently this book is so good. Everybody was reading it last year. I don't know why, something happened. This book came out into the open. Maybe it was because of the TV show, maybe otherwise, I don't know. And I went and bought this book. I don't know when I will read it because I'm really intimidated by the size of it. Look at the number of pages. How many? More than 1500 pages this book has, and I am intimidated, but I really do want to read it. Maybe someday if I lose my mind or something and I'll be like, ye bhi koi cheez hai, I'm going to go pick this book up and I'm going to deal with it. You see how I deal with everything else in my life. That's what's going to happen, is what I'm betting on. Next up is Gaban by Munshi Premchand. I read Godan last year. I think it was in April or May, and I loved it. I listened to it on audiobook actually, and it was amazing. And I really loved Munshi Premchand's way of writing about society and about the intricacies of society and people and how they behave in their social settings and all of that. But I don't know when I will read this though. Next up is Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. I haven't read The Lord of the Rings, and I don't know when I will read it because I am, first of all, very intimidated by it, and second of all, the thing about The Lord of the Rings is that it is really difficult to get into. I tried 2 or 3 times and I couldn't get past 10 pages, and I don't even remember those 10 pages. But I really do want to read the books and watch the movies. But this went off in one completely different tangent. Like, I was talking about Silmarillion and it went on to Lord of the Rings. Is that the same universe? I don't know. My husband told me, but I don't remember, as usual. Next is an arc that I got from NetGalley, and that is How to Build a Heart by Maria Parian. And I read this recently, and the review for this also went up on Instagram. If you'd like to go check that out, I'll leave the link in the description box below. It's a very fun, fast-paced YA read about a girl looking for friends and family and roots to hold her to one place after years and years of moving around and not having steady friends and the life that she's leading. Her father is dead, and her mother, being an immigrant, how she deals with everything, how fiery she is, and that fire that trickled down to her forms the entire story. These were the books that I got in December, and now on to the books that I got in January. And first of all, we are going to unbox the books that I got from RTB, Random Thought Bullets. Let's get on with it. The first book that I actually opened the package of, like I was telling you, it's already open, but then I was like, oh shit, and I pushed it into the cover, and it's been there ever since. And the book is Unravel the Dusk by Elizabeth Lim. This is the second in the Spin the Dawn trilogy, I think that is. I'm not really sure if it's a trilogy or if it's going to be a longer series. I have the first book, Spin the Dawn, which I bought off of a friend, and so I thought I need to have the second as well because I can't leave it incomplete, right? So they very kindly sent it to me, and this is the first book. The second one is, wait, I don't even know which is what. Hold on. Now it's time for the unboxing, no? Okay, I don't know how to do this, okay? So please be patient with me. This is the second book that I got from them, and that is The Great Derangement by Amitav Ghosh. This is about climate change and the like, and Amitav Ghosh is one author who I'm really excited to read. His Ibis trilogy is also on the series that I want to read in 2021 list, although I don't know if I will get to it, but maybe this is one that is so important in today's time and age, and I really want to get to reading it. Okay, next. I'm a fiend when it comes to unboxing or opening book packages, okay. Next book is Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. This is the autobiography of the creator of Nike, and I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so I thought, okay, add it, and they very kindly sent it. Thank you. Next. Sorry if I'm making faces, okay. Whoop. The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. This is the first in the Farseer trilogy, and this has been on my wish list for ages. This is a fantasy novel, obviously, and this is the story of the kingdom of the Six Duchies is on the brink of civil war when news breaks that the crown prince has fathered a bastard son and is shamed into abdication. The child's name is Fitz, and he is despised. Raised in the castle stables, only the company of the king's fool, the ragged children of the lower city, and his unusual affinity with animals provide Fitz with any comfort. To be useful to the crown, Fitz is trained as an assassin, and to use the traditional magic of the Farseer family. Oh, but his tutor, allied to another political faction, is determined to discredit, even kill him. Fitz must survive, for he may be destined to save the kingdom. Ha! One of my favorite booktubers of all time, Reagan from Peru's Project. She keeps talking about Robin Hobb's writing, and she is a huge fan, and I am like, say no more, Reagan. I'm there, no? I'm getting it, and I will read it just based on your... what do you call it? Just based on your recommendation. That's the word. I'm a writer, folks. Next. This is huge. Okay, this one is huge. I actually know what this is, because this is 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. You know, I always thought this was IQ84. Haruki Murakami's writing is sort of the eccentric. It veers on the eccentric, and even if he's saying some really outlandish, some really weird, strange things, you don't want to not accept them. You're like, okay, Haruki, give them to me. I'm going to take them and I will make sense of them, because that is the only author who I will take anything outlandish from. He says anything, I'll be like, okay. But I am really intimidated by the size of this. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself in 2021. I was supposed to take it easy this year, but no. But still, this is also a book that I have been very excited about, and it has been languishing on my wish list for a while, and RTB was very kind to send this book over to me, so a big thank you for that. Next is this package from Bookswagon, and I know what this is because it's there on the cover, and I'm so excited for this. I think this is the book that I'm really excited about, especially because a movie is coming out this year based on this book. This author is one of my favorite authors of all time. Arguably my favorite author of all time. And oh, no cursing. My hand is aching. Okay, got it. Hopefully. Don't. The book is A Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig. The movie for this book is coming out in December, I think, around Christmas, obviously. But this is a book that I really wanted to pick up, but I wanted to wait until we were closer to the movie so that I can read it and then watch it. But Matt Haig, I couldn't stop myself when this collaboration happened, and I am so excited to have this in my hands. Look at that stack. Although the last one from this RTB stack is this book here, and I know what this one is also. But how do you open this? What the hell? Okay, wait. I found one. See, that's the reason why I don't do unboxings, because I'm scared that I will stab myself with the scissors or something. Can you open, please? Wait. See, my fears are coming true. Why is this happening to me? I honestly don't care anymore. This is a hardcover. I mean, I can't even reuse this. The other packages at least I can reuse, but this one, no. Okay, the book is The Truth Pixie by Matt Haig. Again! Yes! And this is a children's book. Boy Called Christmas is also a children's book, but I did not expect this to be like a picture book or something. I didn't know that, but it's Matt Haig. Come on, I will read anything that Matt Haig writes. Even his grocery list, probably I will read. I will take and read. And I don't know anything about this. It's about the Truth Pixie. That's all I know. So these are the books that I got from Random Thought Bullets. Thank you, RTB, for sending these over to me. I am so happy, not just for these books. I'm so happy that we got to do that collaboration. I had so much fun, and I can't wait for the world to see that video, because it's such a great idea to be doing that. It doesn't matter that I made a fool of myself, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Okay, the next book that I got was from an Instagram friend. She is an author, Fatima Ashraf, and I got her poetry book, which is called Hold Me While I Fix Myself, and I am so excited to read it. And she was kind enough to send a note as well. I love personalization, okay? I really get emotional when someone sends me a signed thing or someone sends me a letter or something, and to get this book, which I've been hearing very good things about, it was something else. Like, I am so excited to read this book. Where do I even start? Next up is Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. This, I don't have to say why I bought this book, because this is Angie Thomas, okay? And I love Angie Thomas's writing. The Hate You Give, On the Come Up, some amazing books. And this is the story of Maverick Carter, who is Star's father from The Hate You Give. Maverick is 17 in this, and this book follows his story and how he ended up where he ended up. At least that's what I know. This is a book that I'm really excited to be reading in 2021 with. It is one of my most anticipated book releases of 2021, and I'm so glad I have my hands on it now. Next are two books that I got from a friend, Jyotsna from Jyotsna's Bookscapades, and she was unhauling these books, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna get them because I'll tell you why. The first one is I Am Pilgrim by Terry Hayes. This was the Drama Queenathon book club pick for the month of January, but since it is so huge and we couldn't finish reading it, so we pushed it to February as well. And I feel like Jyotsna unhauling it exactly at that time, it was some sort of a sign that yes, You have to read this book. And the second book that I got from her was Transcendent Kingdom by Ya Gyasi. This is a sequel to Homegoing by the same author, obviously. And I thought it's on my wish list, why not get it? And I haven't read Homegoing yet. I really need to read it. Where is it? It's here, sitting here. And once I read that, only then I can read this. No, but no, I have to get this. It has to be on my TBR. Next is a book that was sent to me by the author. A very, very, very big thank you to Doyali Islam for sending me her book Heft. This is a poetry collection. It's a very unique kind of collection. It's not in this format. It has a very different way of structuring its lines, its verses, and I'm really intrigued by this book. So again, a big thank you to her for sending this to me. I am really super excited to read it, and I know that somehow I'm going to pick this up very soon, maybe for March. Next up, we have the remaining unboxings to do. Now that that one is done with, let's get on with the remaining boxes or packages. Let's do the unboxing or the unpacketing. Haha, so funny. I just can't stop. Okay. The next two books are Royal Assassin, the second book in the Farseer trilogy, and Assassin's Quest, the third book in the Farseer trilogy. And since I have the first book, I thought I really need to go and get the second book as well. You see my logic? See, if there's a trilogy, you have the first book in the trilogy, then what will you do with just the first book, right? You have to have the second and third books as well. So that's exactly what I did. Went and bought these as well. And then next is, although I don't exactly remember because there are multiple books and I don't know which exactly this can be. But yes. Oh yeah. Another Murakami. Look how it is packed. The book is The Strange Library by Haruki Murakami, and I really don't know what this is about, except that it's about the Strange Library. Okay, here there's a blurb here. On his way home from school, the young narrator of The Strange Library finds himself wondering how taxes were collected in the Ottoman Empire. He pops into the local library to see if it has a book on the subject. This is his first mistake. Oh shit. Okay, led to a special reading room in a maze under the library by a strange old man, he finds himself imprisoned with only a sheep man who makes excellent donuts. See, I told you, na, Haruki Murakami can do anything weird and we'll be like, yeah, that's fine. And a girl who can talk with her hands for company. His mother will be worrying about why he hasn't returned in time for dinner, and the old man seems to have an appetite for eating small boys' brains. How will he escape? What duff? Excuse me? Okay, next package. This is very light. It's hard, okay? I need to shut up. That's what I need to do. This is so pretty. I mean, I know I ordered it, but it is so pretty. Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. Look at the edition, man. You know, I might not love the older Penguin editions, but these are... I love these editions. I think I'm going to go get more books in these editions. This is an absolute classic, as we all know, and this is about when David meets the sensual Giovanni in a bohemian bar. He is swept into a passionate love affair, but his girlfriend's return to Paris destroys everything. Unable to admit to the truth, David pretends the liaison never happened, while Giovanni's life descends into tragedy. Oh, my poor child. Okay, next. I have another one, another, like Thor in the first movie, another. Don't! I think there are two books in this. Yes. The first one is Quiet by Susan Cain, and this is about introverts. The tagline for this is the power of introverts in a world that can't stop talking. And as an introvert myself, I thought I needed to get this book and I need to read it. This is a book that was on my wish list for a long time, and I thought, okay, I need it. This world is not kind to introverts. They are like, why are you sitting so silently? Come talk, no? How will people understand you if you don't talk? Huh? And then a book that I have been seeing everywhere, and I've been seeing people loving this book, and that is How We Disappeared by Jing Jing Lee. And I think this is a Singaporean author, and people have been raving about this book. This is set in 1942 Singapore, historical fiction. I didn't know that. Anyway, as Japanese troops sweep down Malaysia and into Singapore, a village is ransacked. Only 3 survivors remain. One of them, a tiny child. In a neighboring village, 17-year-old Wang Di is bundled into the back of a troop carrier and shipped off to a Japanese military brothel. In the year 2000, her mind is still haunted by her experiences there, but she has long been silent about her memories of that time. It takes 12-year-old Kevin and the mumbled confession he overhears from his ailing grandmother to set in motion a journey into the unknown to discover the truth. Okay, this is the last box that I have, and then I will talk about the books that are yet to come and the Kindle ebooks. Sadie by Courtney Summers. And you know what, I had ordered this book twice before, and both times they said hardcover, and then they sent a book with French flaps, and now they've sent a paperback. What the hell? And I don't think I can return this now either, because I think the return date has passed, the return and replace, and I'm really pissed off with Amazon for allowing sellers to do this, because I remember ordering hardcover. This is supposed to be a nerve-wracking thriller is what I've heard, and I've heard nothing but praise about this book, and I can't wait to get started on this. I am a little dampened because I don't know, I can't believe they don't see what they need to send to people. Just Sadie दिख गया तो कुछ भी Sadie भेज दो, like hardcover चाहिए भैया. And a book that I've ordered but it has still not reached me yet is The House in the Cerulean Sea. I've ordered the paperback of this book, and it's coming home. It's supposed to come home before the 15th, I think. I'm not sure when it's going to come, but I can't wait to get my hands on a paperback of this book. It was one of my favorite books of 2020 of all time, because it's so warm, it's so sweet, it's so full of love. I was not able to stop talking about it for a month after I read it, and it's so wholesome. The very memory of it making its way home is... Next is an ebook that I got, and that is Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Taylor Jenkins Reid, we all know, is an amazing writer. I've read Daisy Jones and the Six, and Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is on my 2021 TBR, and Evidence of the Affair is, I think, a short novella kind of book, and I've also been seeing in the review section, obviously, I've been seeing good things about it, so I'm like, I don't think one can go horribly wrong with Taylor Jenkins Reid. At the max, what will happen, I will like it. So that's why I bought it. It was at a very cheap price also. I think I bought it for 43 rupees or something. The last book for this video and for this book haul is an ebook called Her Perfect Man by Avinash Meshram. I will be doing a video review for this book soon, so if you'd like to stay tuned for it, then please subscribe and click on that bell icon. Okay, thanks. But this book seems to be the story of 4 people and their relationship, and how the relationship between 2 people in that lot affects the rest of the relationships. At least that's what I gathered from the blurb of the book, and I'm really excited to read it, because it also promises to talk about how women are affected by the male dominated society and how things should change. So these were all the books that I had to share with you in today's book haul video and unboxing. I hope you liked watching this video. I hope you like the unboxing, and you should definitely go check Random Thought Bullets out and keep an eye out for that video, because it's going to be fun, and I am so looking forward to watching it, because I had so much fun filming it as well. If you'd like to buy any of these books, then my affiliate links will be in the description box below. Please do go use those links, because that will help me out as a creator, as an affiliate. Thank you. So what did you think of this video? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like my unboxing? Did you not like my unboxing? Which of these books have you read? Which ones do you want to read? Which of these are on your wish list? Which ones did you buy during the month of January and whatever of February has passed by? Which was your latest purchase? What are you currently reading? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.